So I was thinking, what does it mean for Jesus to be alive in my life? And one of the first things, among others, that came to mind was mid last year, my grandfather passed away. He was the first grandparent that I've lost, so that had an element of newness and a different type of grief associated with that than maybe other tragedies I've dealt with in my life. And I always think that he told me all the time, he said, be gentle, be kind, and be faithful. Those three statements stick with me to this day when I'm at church, when I'm outside of church, when I'm with my family, with my friends. And I've always thought that the greatest way to honor his life is to be a part of Jesus' life with the rest of my congregation and to keep living that out. I work with our media group, and I actually get to film the service and live stream the service at times. During COVID, this was our way for a lot of us to live out a faith life on a Sunday. And being a part of that was meaningful for a number of reasons. Obviously, it gave me a purpose as part of the congregation. It gave me a purpose in my faith life. Felt like I was contributing in a way that maybe not everyone has the opportunity to. So recently, I've been named a deacon here at Chab. That's been a new way for me to serve personally. You know, part of our mission as deacons is to shepherd others, is to look out for the needs, whether they are known or unknown from our congregation, and be aware and be present and be available. And so I think that those elements are similar to the way Jesus is every day, right? He's always there, he's omnipotent, and he's always available. So for me, faith is a way that I can approach Jesus. You know, I think that there's an element of how do I bring tangibility to faith? You know, at times it can be unapproachable. It can be hard to quantify, hard to understand. How can I take action? How can I do beyond the feeling element of faith? I think for me, a lot of that comes back to how can I become involved with the church? How can I be involved in my congregation? Get to know my congregation. Because I think the act of knowing faithful people brings you closer naturally to Jesus in many ways that you might not plan for. The act of being around those that have similar faithful interests and faithful desires as yourself is a way that you can just get one step closer to what the ultimate goal is, which is knowing Jesus in every sense of the word.